it's risk reward all the time. What's the biggest reward we can get from what we're doing without risking cocking it all up and just overdoing it?
Fighters, welcome back to another episode of Heatrick Muay Thai Performance.
Each session effectively has mobility work to begin with, brief little section on that to kind of prep you up as well. Speed work, which will be the plyometrics and like med ball throws, if you've got access to those. If not, there's some alternatives for that. Power work, which will be some of these loaded jumps, those kind of things, and swings. And then strength work on the end, some supersets for that, which will be the foundation, deadlifts, bench presses. And we kind of progress that as you go through. So to start off with, this progression, if you haven't got fight, so this means you can really make sure the athletic development side of things is progressing really nicely. It's not like, oh, we end up shortchanging that because there's a fight date and we kind of just need to go in now with what we've got. Be like 4 weeks on each one of these blocks so we can really focus on whatever the aspect is on here. So, for example, the movement and mobility kind of sets you up for everything. Functional strength is the focus, but there is speed and power work in maintenance levels in there anyway. Then when you go into the power block becomes the developmental emphasis, and the strength and the speed becomes maintenance level. So it's almost like we're spinning plates. We get this one spinning quicker while we make sure the other two don't drop off all the time. And then finally, you'd end up with a maximum speed block where the emphasis is on the highest velocity movements, and there's maintenance strength and maintenance power levels in there, so you don't lose it all. And then you basically go round and you can start the whole phase again, but we just shift things up a level so it keeps pushing you on. In this model, it works from general to specific. And for you, that's going to be really important as well, because the general work is less Muay Thai specific. Therefore, it's less likely to give you overuse injuries and things like that, because we're not just smashing the same thing over and over again. And we turn the crank on that so it gets more specific as you move through the blocks. But we reduce the volume, so it's not like you're really overdoing it. But if we kept doing that all the time, and a lot of people do think, well, if it's not Muay Thai specific, it's not helping me. That's not true at all. And all they're literally looking to do, especially as you get older, is then create loads of repeated stress on certain movements and tissues and tendons and stuff that give you overuse injuries. So you kind of want to do a little peak on that, do a nice little conversion, and then come back out to general work and reset and build the foundation level up and shift the whole lot up together again. So that's a really good way of working it. But that general to specific is something I also applied to the Muay Thai skill side. So, and this might be useful for you coordinating some of your own stuff here. So here would be more of a technical emphasis. So I'd be looking at learning new techniques, and then moving on to sort of using those new techniques more in combinations as you move into the functional strength block. And then here it's more like you're testing what you've learnt under fatigue more, and we're pushing the fitness of it, but not trying to learn new stuff here. It's just like, can I do this when I'm still tired now, this new stuff I've learned? And then ultimately, this is the more fight specific one, where it is like, literally, it's only tried and tested stuff. Give myself a bit of a battering here. And then you go boom, back to general, lower intensity, less specific, learn new stuff. And it kind of gives you this nice little progression that you can work through. And if you're working things like that, it gives your body the ability to recover as well, which is obviously something you're looking to make sure you keep on top of.
Thanks for listening. If you found this valuable, please like, subscribe, and share with someone else it could help too. Please give the podcast a review or comment below. We'd love to hear from you. As always, you can visit heatrick.com for more Muay Thai performance podcasts, videos, articles, and guides. Catch you next time.